Hi, welcome to the Yorktown Central School District Organization Meeting, July 8th, 2019. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just want to say the moment of silence was for the sister of Robin Ribeiro and the father of Rachel Curley. Okay, first I'm going to start with the newly re-elected board members. We have Reshmi Bose, Cheryl Reynolds, and Lisa Roll. Can you please stand and take your oath? Please raise your right hand. You could read out loud. You don't have to follow me.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of my board trustee for the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability for 3 years beginning July 1st, 2019 through July 30th, 2022. June 30th, 2022.
Thank you and congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next, Dr. Hatter, would you please stand and take your oath? You can go.
I do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Superintendent of Schools of the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Next, I'll call for nominations for the President of the Board. I hereby request nominations for the Board President for the 2019-2020 school year. Are there any nominations?
Second.
Are there any other nominations for the Board President? No, thank you. I declare the nominations closed. Congratulations, Jackie Carbone is our Board President. Could you please stand and take your oath?
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of President of the Board of Education for the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now I turn over the meeting to Jackie Carbone.
Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate you did that. A call for nominations for a Vice President.
Mikey. I nominate Mike.
Second.
Any other nominations? All right. Vote. All in favor for Mike?
Aye.
Mike, you are the Vice President.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Pete.
Dan, you got to take your oath.
Yep.
Okay.
Here you go.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Vice President of the Board of Education for the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability for the 2019-20 school year.
Thank you.
Yvette, I think Pete needs to leave us now. He's got to go back into a meeting. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete.
Bye, Pete. All right, take care.
All right. We have our board appointments. We are going to appoint, resolve that the Board of Education makes the following appointments for the 1920 school year. Yvette Siegel is reappointed District Clerk. Alicia Severtskin is reappointed District Treasurer. Joanna Duarte is reappointed Deputy Treasurer. And Steve Robbins, CPA, is reappointed Claims Auditor. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Yvette, do you want to take your oath of office?
Sure. Thank you. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the District Clerk for the Board of Education for the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. And Alicia is here, so Alicia, can you come please take your oath?
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the District Treasurer for the Yorktown Central School District according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. That you will give the oath to the Deputy Treasurer and the Claims Auditor when you see them?
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're up to other appointments. Resolved, the Board of Education makes the following appointments for the 1920 school year. We have A through X.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Designations. Resolved that the Board of Education approves the following designations for the 1920 school year. This is A through F.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We have our authorizations. Resolved, the Board of Education approves the following authorizations for the 1920 school year, A through Q.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the supplemental defense and indemnification resolution as stated below. Do I have to read it, Yvette?
No,
Okay.
you do every year.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Can I have a motion to adjourn the organization meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to open the regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We have public comment. Anybody wishing to speak on agenda-related matters? Okay, we're up to the superintendent's report.
We had a terrific close to the school year, so many wonderful moving up ceremonies, so many wonderful concerts and opportunities to celebrate the achievements of our students. As the public will notice and take note, when they drive past our high school campus that's been closed, that is due to the great renovations that are taking place on our middle school, high school campus, including a new main electrical feed direct burial, as well as air conditioning and Yorktown High School, specifically on the second floor. And we have so many other projects going on. Please exercise caution when you're coming onto our campuses, and we're just looking forward to ensuring that our facilities are the best that they can be for the return of our students. With regard to the math program, should we speak about that now? We're proud to share that after a year-long pilot of so many different math programs, our math committee has come to a decision for our elementary math programs. It's something that's been exciting. We've communicated this to families, but it's certainly something that we'll be communicating this evening as well. So Lisa, would you like to share that?
So as the board knows, at the beginning of the school year, we presented to you that we were going to be exploring some new math primary resources for our K-5 math program. That process started last June 2018 when our math committee came together. It's about 30 teachers, came together, researched various programs, looked what other surrounding districts were using, invited 5 companies to come in and share their programs with us, and at that point in time, we decided to pilot 2. So in this early part of the fall, we piloted Go Math. In the middle part of the year, we piloted Investigations 3, which was the newer edition of what we currently use. And then in January, we became aware of another program that we thought was a wonderful combination between what both the other 2 programs offered. So we did a pilot on Into Math, and that is the program that the committee has decided to move forward with. We had lots of time for the teachers to work with Mary Froats throughout the entire year to better understand what each program had to offer. We had all of the consultants from the various programs in with us. We spent a good hour and a half with all 30 teachers just talking about what they experienced with each of the 3 programs. We had a formal survey of teachers. We had a formal survey of parents. And this was where the committee decided to go. What I like about this program is that it takes the strong conceptual understandings that Investigations has been so good for us, but also pairs that with a really strong foundation in procedural knowledge. So it's really blending both of those concepts together so well, and there's so many resources for the teachers. There are math centers that are automatically determined based on, this is my just right learning, this is, I need a little bit more practice, and another one that I need to go farther. So many resources for students. There's an online platform which students can utilize at home. It has videos for parents. It has practice that students can use. I think we've come to a really good decision, and I appreciate all the efforts on behalf of the teachers. It was a lot to ask of them this year. and they really came at it from a very professional, what is best for our students and how do we get them where we need them to be and to continue to build their math knowledge. So we're in a very good place. You'll see that on the board agenda. There is the proposal for purchasing the program, which is a 3-year proposal for both the student resources, teacher resources, and the physical kits that we'll need, as well as the 3-year online platform that we will access.
And I was very fond of the choice that we made. As somebody who has a degree in mathematics, I was heartened to see a program come out with that kind of balance, which is what I think the kids need ultimately. You need the conceptual understanding, but you still need to know how to do the multiplication algorithm. You can't lose that in the process, so it was something that was heartening to see. Finally, our summer instructional programs have begun. Today was their first day. Everything went off without a hitch, and we're looking forward to welcoming our students here for a summer of enjoyable learning.
That's it, all right, thank you. Go ahead.
Somebody raised this the other day and asked, and I wasn't sure what the answer was. With regard to the air conditioning in the high school, we're installing on the second floor. When that's completed, how much of the teaching space will be air conditioned in the school? Do we know?
This was a district-wide effort, so speaking specifically to the high school, once we're done this summer, so the window units upstairs are coming downstairs. That left us with 6 instructional classrooms that did not have air conditioning. We went out and thought it wise to make sure that those spaces were air conditioned, so the entire second floor will be. All of the classrooms on the first floor and office spaces will be air conditioned, and the only 2 spaces that will not be air conditioned by September of 2019 are the high school gymnasium, high school cafeteria, but those are being discussed at the steering committee level for possible consideration in the 2020 summer, one of the upcoming summers. And it's actually, I'm happy to share, while we're on the note of air conditioning, that every homeroom in the district, that's where every classroom where a child spends a good part of their day at the elementary level, and every homeroom at the secondary level is now air conditioned in our district. This was something that we went into last year not having, and it's such a great place to be. Again, the gymnasiums, the cafeterias are areas that the steering committee continues to investigate.
Perfect, thanks.
Okay. We're good? Could I have a motion to accept the board minutes for the June 3rd and June 17th meetings?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Claims auditing services, I motion to approve addendum number 1 to the agreement with Steve Robbins CPA for claims auditing services for the 1920 school year as indicated in the letter of agreement.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to adopt the agreement to revise the 403B plan document as per attached.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Build Star Services, a motion to approve the Building Star Services Agreement with the Yorktown Central School District for cleaning services at the French Hill School for the 1920 school year in the amount of $1,625 a month.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the attached amendments to the following lease agreements for space at French Hill School for the 1920 school year. Amendment number 1 with Alliance for Safe Kids, and amendment number 1 with the Northern Westchester Putnam Teacher Center.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the athletics announcer agreement for the 1920 school year at a rate of $125 per game, not to exceed $5,600 for the 1920 school year.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the work authorization for Phase 2 projects for KSQ Architects to revise the scope of Phase 2 district-wide projects 2020. The updated fee for the Phase 2 2020 project has been derived from the pricing in the master agreement and is $118,634.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the following contracts for health and welfare services provided to resident pupils attending non-public schools in other districts for the 18-19 school year.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the 1920 Ulster, Orange Ulster BOCES letter of agreement for archive inactive storage for the climate-controlled storage of Yorktown's inactive files at a rate not to exceed $486 a month.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to establish the rate of $20 per hour for school monitors hired during safety security of programs being held at the Yorktown High School campus during the summer of 19.
So, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Purchase cooperating Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Yorktown Central School District hereby authorizes the school district's continuing participation in the following purchasing cooperatives for the 1920 school year. By Board Purchasing Cooperative, TCPN, including the National IPA, Sourcewell, NCPA, TIPS USA, and National IPA and U.S. Commodities, now combined under the umbrella of Omnia Partners.
So moved.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Resolved upon recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education approves the agreement with Coverage One Company to provide remote managed support for voice systems and service in the amount of $29,158.08 in the 1920 school year pending receipt of the required insurance documents, and to provide a one-year software maintenance for Quick Alert in the amount of $5,746.95.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Be it resolved that the Board of Education appoints Ycsd Group to provide technical assistance to the district relating to environmental matters not to exceed $18,000. A copy of the letter of engagement shall be incorporated by reference within the minutes of this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the budget transfers below.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Be it resolved that the resolution approved by the Board of Education at the board meeting on December 18, 2017, approving an allowance disbursement for contractor Thompson Lock and Supply Company, change order number GCAD01 for material and labor to furnish and install updated hardware and door strike that were not included in the original cost estimate for the Mohansick door replacement project is hereby rescinded, and be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby directs that any additional material and labor needed to complete the Mohansick door replacement project be procured in compliance with the general municipal law and board policy and within the funds remaining for the project.
So moved.
Discussion. Tom, do you want to just explain what we're doing
Sure.
here?
This is a project that we began over a year ago at the Mohansick School for doors and lock hardware. The original contractor is unable to complete the scope of the work, so we are rescinding that original authorization, and we're going to finish the work with another contractor.
And what we do, as we've done in the past, we take the remaining monies.
Yes.
So we're not losing money on it, we're
No,
just not paying him.
This is reauthorizing the money that would have been paid to the original contractor to a new contractor.
Terrific. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolved upon recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education hereby authorizes the superintendent to execute an agreement with the Houghton Mifflin Harcourt for the Into Math program for grades K to 5 for a 3-year digital package and related professional development beginning in the 1920 school year in the amount of and not to exceed $162,665.67 pending receipt of insurance and sole source documents.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We have resolutions. Upon recommendation of the superintendent, a motion that the following resolutions be approved, A to M. Do I need to read them, anybody?
No, you want to hit the
Okay.
bottom or no?
Therefore, which one? Oh, M?
Whereas.
Whereas the negotiating team for the Yorktown Central School District and the Yorktown Professional Registered Nurses Unit executed a memorandum of agreement dated June 25, 2019 for a 4-year successor collectively negotiated agreement to the one that expired on June 30, 2019, whereas the board is required by law to approve the expenditure of additional monies required to fund the provisions of the collectively negotiated agreement. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the board hereby ratifies the memorandum of agreement between the district and the union covering the period from July 1, 2019 through June 30, 2023, and authorizes the funding of these monies necessary to implement the provisions of the 19 to 23 collectively negotiated agreement. The memorandum of agreement shall be incorporated by reference within the minutes of this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Personnel. Upon recommendation of the superintendent, a motion that the following be approved. We have under certified personnel, we have appointments, we have a change and correction in appointment, we have a correction of an effective date, we have regular substitute appointments, we have coaches and co-curricular appointments, we have a teaching stipend, other compensation, we have a resignation under classified personnel, we have a civil service appointment, a permanent appointment, summer program, corrections to civil service, stipends, and we are rescinding an appointment.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Special education. A motion to a motion to arrange the placement as of July 8, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Back up. Okay, a motion to approve the CSE special members, committee members, and a motion to approve the CPSE preschool education members, and that's it.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Gifts, grants, and donations. A motion to accept with gratitude the following gifts, grants, and donations. Yorktown High School, $16 from the New York Life Your Cause Employee Payroll Match Program, $3,500 from the Yorktown Huskers Club for ice time during hockey season. At Crampon, $10,000 from the Crampon PTA for playground equipment and installation costs, $1,000 from the Yorktown SEPTA for yarning for mindfulness, $887.26 from the Crampon PTA for recess supplies for students. At Brookside, $2,100 from the Yorktown SEPTA for sensory pathways for Brookside students. At Mohansick, $25,000 from the Mohansick PTA for purchase of 4 new playground structures and installation costs. $3,350 from the Mohansick PTA for furniture and appliances for the teacher lounge. $2,650 from the Mohansick PTA for classroom beanbags in the calming corner and special items for the social emotional learning initiative. $1,500 from the Yorktown SEPTA for calming kits for students, and the bubble machine from Mohansick PTA for an end-of-year celebration. From the Carol Jacobson Fund, $40,000 from Gilbert or Jacobson for the Carol Jacobson Fund.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ron, does anyone want to mention any of these? That's great. Very generous.
We are just so grateful for the support that we receive as a school district. First from Dr. Jacobson, his daughter Deborah. They've been so wonderful in ensuring that his wife Carol Jacobson's memory lives on. We've started facilities in each of our K-3 buildings, and Dr. Jacobson was so generous in offering up this donation to really bolster our efforts in securing new and exciting playground equipment at the K-5 level. So that also is where the donation from the Mohansick PTA is going to be, that large donation, the large donation from the Crampon PTA. We're so thankful to the wonderful community partners. It enhances our facilities, it enhances the educational experience for our students, and we're just delighted to be in partnership with such great people.
Thank you. Okay. We're up to board comment. Anthony?
I want to congratulate Lisa. Good job for doing a good job in Treasury. Yvette, thank you for helping the board all year. Cool, really cool. Lisa, Cheryl, and Reshmi, looking forward to next year working with you guys. I'm really pleased that you ran again and won. Jackie and Mike holding the team together. Really appreciate that, Lisa and Tom. Cool, man, you're always here, always smiling, always do a great job. I love sitting next to you. Ron, I want to reiterate that my support and gratitude for you, how you run a district, how you love the district, and your vision for the district. We couldn't do it without you, and this is a great board because of you, so thank you. That's it.
Give Pete a shout out.
Huh?
You forgot Pete. You left Pete out of the whole thing. You left out Pete, who joined us from Denver.
Pete, if you were here, well, for me, it's if you're not here, you don't get a shout out. But if you were here next to me, I love you as a partner. You're here all the time. You never bring any gum or anything for me, though. So just saying.
Go ahead, Mike, top that.
No, but thank you, Anthony, for recognizing the great work that everyone in this room does on a day in and day out basis for the students of the district. And thank you for nominating and accepting me as the vice president. It's really an honor to work with all of you and to support the efforts of our administration. So thank you.
Everything Anthony said.
Can't top him, huh? Go ahead, Cheryl.
Yes, ditto, and I'm honored to be here for another 3 years, and I thank everyone for all of their support.
Lisa?
Good.
Same.
Yeah, we're happy that you guys are all back again. It's great to keep the team together because it helps us really move forward, and I'm I'm honored that you keep nominating me. Ron, I'm so grateful that you are our superintendent and that you're not going anywhere, because we put that clause in, you didn't see it. You're not allowed to go anywhere. Lisa, Tom, same with you. You're not ever allowed to retire, but that's okay. Yvette, thank you for running the meeting, because I know you don't like to do it. You always step up to the plate, so thank you. And Anthony, we got to say something nice, because you are always the guy. Senior member, but I can always count on you. For whatever I need, I can always count on Anthony, so thank you, too. Thank you all. We're up to public comment. Anybody wishing to speak? No? Okay. Go. Absolutely.
This evening, the board ratified a successor agreement for the nurses' collective bargaining agreement. I just want to comment on how wonderful that group is and how wonderful they were to work with. They are just a terrifically committed group to your children, to my own children, and we really appreciated the opportunity to work with them, to extend the agreement with them, and we're fortunate to have each and every one of them here in Yorktown. I just also want to thank our board. Thank you so much. You're just a terrific group. I know you often throw accolades our way, but for those at home watching, if you knew the time commitment that the members of our board committed each month to the work of this district, I think you'd be really impressed, and children are always first with them, which is why I adore working with them. So thank you, board.
Anybody else? No, we're good? Okay. So can I have a motion to go into executive session and then followed by a retreat with no intent to return to public session?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everyone. Happy